And that's where, again, you see, I've proven here first that your government is lying by saying scuffle. Secondly,
no, I'm not talking about who's lying, who's not lying.
I am telling you, the government of Pakistan lies, the government of Pakistan covers up. And government of Pakistan was being implored, Mahesh Jethmalani, the government of Pakistan was being implored, don't invoke legal and bureaucratic reasons for not taking the right step to save a human life. These were the words, Mahesh Jethmalani. In your view, Mr. Jethmalani.
Say for a minute.
No, 1 second. Let's hear another voice from Mumbai.
Say for a minute.
Mr. Jethmalani, what was holding the Pakistanis back? Let's do some straight talking tonight.
They should not have held them.
But they did.
That's what I'm saying. There's no harm in letting them go to India.
What I'm surprised at, Arnav, what I'm really surprised with is the statement of the second gentleman, Mr. Bahadur Shah, is it? I mean, what he has said actually astounds me because he is now telling us, and I want to be enlightened by him on this, because according to him, Sarabjit Singh was not supposed to go to the gallows, which is contrary to what Mr. Kasuri says. According to Mr. Bahadur Shah, his death sentence was commuted to life. He was never supposed to go to the gallows. In fact, according to him, he should have been released. He was due for release even from imprisonment, because remember, he was arrested as far back as 1990. Yes. So this man did not have any business being in jail, according to Mr. Bahadur Shah. Now, this is a very telling and significant circumstance. I would like him to enlighten us more under what provision did this happen, because Mr. Kasuri tells us that his mercy petition was rejected. Mr. Bahadur Shah tells us quite the opposite. Now, if that's the case, if the law was that his sentence had been commuted and he was due for release, why didn't the Pakistan authorities on their own release them? And what was, by the way, the Indian government doing? Did they not have knowledge about these facts? Were they not monitoring the future and the circumstances of an Indian prisoner who was actually a soldier of the nation and was in jail for alleged espionage? What was the Indian government doing, and why didn't the Pakistani government release them? And just one rebuttal to Mr. Kasuri. Mr. Kasuri says we should not reduce diplomatic relations to the level of a terrorist, assuming that Sarabjit Singh was a terrorist. What did the Pakistani government do? The entire assembly on Afzal Guru.
Hear about Mr. Kasuri. Hear about
condemning it. What were you doing? You defended a rank, self-confessed terrorist like Afzal Guru. You defended him. Your entire assembly passed a unanimous resolution. You are a rogue state which defends and tolerates terrorists.
No, you see, I mean, we should be less sentimental.
Sir, there is no sentimentality involved here.
Conclude.
Sir, there is no sentimentality. What is only reflecting today is cowardice. What is reflecting today is cowardice.
How unconcerned was your government with his citizens?
It is cowardice.
It only proves how unconcerned was your government with his, citizen. He was a spy. Why should we, it was your duty. It was Indian High Commissioner's duty.
Sir, the Indian High Commissioner did his job. Your Indian High Commissioner did his job.
Look.
And please don't forget that Indians know how to treat prisoners. Don't forget, Admiral, that Kasab was kept. Kasab,
he was being.
Sir, Kasab was kept in a high security jail.
Then you should respect
Kasab
him.
was kept in a high security jail.
He was a guy who killed 14 people in Pakistan.
Sir, Kasab, by the way, you have no proof of that? There were no witnesses produced?
What proof you have?
There were no witnesses produced. Sir, you have. Sir, there were no.
That it was not a scuffle.
Mr. Admiral,
you have weight of power which you don't have.
Admiral,
you think we will just obey your orders? You are sadly mistaken.
Well, I think that you need to revise your own facts, Admiral, and look back at the statements of your own government in the circumstances in which he was killed. And I'm asking you tonight, Admiral, your Pakistani media, no sir, enough is enough. Your Pakistani media has reported, sir, is it true or not? Tell me, is it true or not that Sarabjit's lawyer Awais Sheikh wrote as many as 15 letters to the Pakistani jail authorities saying there is an attack going to happen? There is an attack going to happen. Despite all of this, why did the Pakistan government not ensure the safety and security of Sarabjit in its custody and other Indian prisoners? You wanted to make an example of it?
Well,
is this some Talibani style justice that you are implementing?
No, nobody wants.
Please.
Nobody wants it to be example.
Well, it has
Nobody
become
wants
an
it to be
example.
It's just an incident.
Sir, it is not an incident. It is an
incident.
inflection point. It is an inflection point. You have no idea.
Let me explain to you.
No, sir.
The judicial inquiry which is on, if
Sir,
the government is implicated or the persons are implicated, we can pay the compensation for that.
Sir,
this is a
please.
law in Pakistan.
Sir,
Why are you worrying about it?
Sir, it is so shameful that you are saying that. I think you need to compensate your own conscience today by lying in your press statements
Okay,
and
we
by
will
allowing a
compensate
murder to happen. I want to get in Naresh Gujral at this stage. Sunil Kumar Jakar is listening to this. Sir, listen to what Sunil Kumar Jakar. You see, this is what infuriates people.
To terror on your minorities,
sir, this
Muslim
is
minorities,
sir,
Sikh minorities,
sir, I want,
Christian minority.
Sir, I know that it is difficult. I know that it is
attitude is horrible.
Sir, I know that today you have run out of arguments.
What about what
And yet
you
you
have
call
done?
yourself
What have you
a
done to the
democratic country?
Sufis and the Ahmadiyas and the Shias? There are Shia
Yours is
mosques
a
burned
Brahmin.
every day in
Yours is a
Pakistan.
Brahmin democracy, where a Shudra has got different tribes.
Please.
Brahmin
You
has
don't
got
talk about minority rights. You have no minorities left because you've
What
exterminated them
democracy
in
you have?
Pakistan.
You see, try to solve your own problem.
Please do justice. Please do justice to Sanjay Dutt first. Then come to us.
Sir, don't be shallow in your arguments. I have a question for all the three Pakistan panelists. Give me one answer to it tonight. And any of you can answer my question.
We don't believe in that.
No, I'll ask you a question and tell me tonight. Tell me tonight. No, tell me
We are
tonight.
not answerable to
Don't
you.
malign.
Sir, tell me tonight. I'll take my question.
Pakistan.
Take my question.
Conflict.
Admiral Javed Iqbal.
Conflict.
Admiral Javed Iqbal, your country is today
questioning,
completely exposed.
You are assuming that we are answerable to you. There is a law. We go by the law.
Really?
And that law is
Sir, you want
Judicial
to,
Commission
sir, you want
has
to argue on law?
established.
You want
They
to argue
will
on law?
establish he was murdered
You want to
or
argue
not.
on law? Then I
we
will.
move according to
Then
the
I
law.
will. I will argue on law. There are standard minimum rules adopted by the UN Congress for the Prevention of Crime and the Treatment of Offenders in 1955, to which you are supposedly a party, though your country is a rogue state. What has happened as far as Sarabjit is concerned is the open violation of the minimum rules for the treatment of prisoners. Please, sir. And I'm talking about both civilian prisoners and military prisoners. No, sir, please. And I have one question for you, Admiral Javed Iqbal, because I've been seeing you on other Indian channels since this morning.
Yes,
and I genuinely believe, Admiral Javed Iqbal, that you've had a free run and you've not been asked a basic question. I am asking you, Admiral Javed Iqbal. Admiral Javed Iqbal or Mr. Kasuri, tell me.
Done with the Christians in Goa. You burned the Christian churches.
That's such outright rubbish.
What kind of a...
That is such outright rubbish. I will not just respond to you. I can assure you. Please.
You are a damn
that's all right.
You're absolutely a rogue state.
So that's all right. I will take that with some amusement. My question here is, tell me, why is there no report ever of any Pakistani terrorist being attacked? Tell me, why is there no report ever of any Pakistani terrorist being attacked by other inmates in order to seek revenge for the killing of Pakistanis? On the contrary, why do I always find reports about Taliban attacking prisoners in Pakistan to facilitate the escape of dangerous terrorists and militants and prisoners? In your country, sir, your country
by the Indians.
Sir, in your country,
your raw is involved in Pakistan.
Sir, in your country today, unfortunately, in your country,
everything with very serious
Mr. Kasuri, your country is in such a bad and terrible shape that 400 terrorists escaped after a Taliban attack. 400 terrorists, did they escape after a Taliban attack?
That we are in such a bad shape.
That's our own concern. We will deal them
really?
our own way.
Really?
Don't bother.
You should be thankful.
Sir, it is so shocking.
We allowed the
relatives to meet him.
Muslim minorities.
Sir, you are taking. Anyway, I don't want to. I want. Let's.
After all, why are you getting into a debate?
I don't want to. I want to get in Sunil Kumar Jakar at this stage.
You are a Brahmin democracy.
So that's all right. I want
Brahmin democracy.
Mr. Jetmalani, please. Mr. Jetmalani wants to respond to you because I don't think any of our Pakistani gets the facts today to argue on. They are on shallow ground.
All these allegations, all these allegations can be just rebutted by one simple, undeniable fact by any Pakistani, and that is that your ISI harbored and gave refuge and protected Osama bin Laden in Abbottabad. Nothing can be a more damning indictment of your country and your people and your government.
Why are you worried about that? Let the USA worry about that. Why have you become, some
Yeah.
spokesperson of USA? Let USA worry. Let USA
No, we
punish
haven't.
Pakistan.
We
Why are you
haven't.
worried?
We
Why
are
you have a
just
pain
pointing
in
out
your
what a rogue
stomach?
state you have
Of
become
America.
and
Why
what
you
is your
have a
ISI
pain in your
become.
stomach?
Yeah,
What is
lucky of
disturbing you?
America.
Admiral Iqbal, if sources are to be believed, please listen to some facts. Sunil Kumar Jakhar, I want to get you in from Chandigarh. Sunil Kumar Jakhar, Sunil Kumar.
Let USA worry about it.
Sir, Admiral Javed Iqbal, let's be logical in tonight.
Yes.
Let's be logical
I
in
am
tonight's
saying that
let's be a
let
little
USA
logical,
worry
sir.
about
Let's be a little
Pakistan.
logical.
Are you their spokesperson?
So let's be a little logical. I can argue on fact, and I will not respond to rhetoric tonight.
Let's not involve
The
statecraft.
Sunil
fact is
Jakhar.
that Sarabjit was a
Let's
spy.
treat it as a human problem.
And we have handed back the body. We could have held it back like...
Sir, you
like
lied as far as Sarabjit was
You should
concerned.
be thankful.
Your country lied about
He was a
Sarabjit.
spy.
You
He
lied
did not-
about Sarabjit.
He was not distributing chocolates.
You lie
lost
about
14
Sarabjit.
You
Sir, the fact
we
is,
lost 14 valuable Pakistani lives.
okay, tell me. I want to ask the lawyer on the panel. There are two lawyers, barristers Zafrullah Khan and Ahmad Raza Kasuri. Tell me, if somebody is arrested and none of the statements that are recorded of the witnesses are recorded in front of a magistrate or under oath, and if the
Yes,
person is not produced before an identity parade, on top of it, if when the person is brought in front of witnesses without a magistrate present, the police inform the witnesses that he is the culprit.
Yes.
Can you implicate any person like
What you are
that?
saying is...
No, can you implicate any person like that?
No,
Is
no,
that Pakistani
He
justice?
was sentenced by a court.
I am telling you the
have to
facts.
respect my court.
I have laid out the facts and you have no answer.
You see, if it...
I laid out the facts, and these
If
are the
it is a
facts of
fact-
Sarabjit's case. You have no answer. You have absolutely no
if
answer
these
to
are the
it.
facts,
Yeah. I just said it because
You see, if these
Admiral
are the
Javed
facts,
Iqbal is
then
going
we
on about
must
him being a
apply the
convicted
law.
terrorist.
Identification.
if
period
this is the
never
fact, then
done
we must
without
obey the law and go according to the law.
Exactly.
The same law which you have in India as well.
Exactly. In other words, I will tell you the facts. The facts in Sarabjit's case are not one of the statements were recorded in front of the magistrate was taken under oath. Sarabjit was not produced in an identity parade in front of a magistrate. Instead, he was brought in front of witnesses without the presence of any magistrate, and the police informed the witnesses that he was the culprit. You go and read your own media, Admiral Javed Iqbal, and you'll realize that this is why.
Why didn't your
This is-
counsel? Why didn't your counsel agitated this?
well,
Why didn't your counsel agitated this before the court?
and also let me tell you more shocking
been
facts.
said
Let me
before.
tell you more shocking facts before you call him a convicted terrorist. None of the 4 FIRs lodged
Why
in
you
regard
call
to the
it
bombing
fact, we
contained
call
his
it
name.
fiction. Your statement is only fiction, fictitious.
Read your own media.
Your speculation,
Read your own media.
nothing real, no reality.
Read your own media. Today I'm putting a mirror to your face. I'm laying the facts out. This is your media, sir, not mine. You can attack me, you can say whatever.
Look,
but this is what has come out in your media,
Had it
sir.
been so,
This is your media.
had it been so,
This is the case.
look, had it been so, if that would have been a serious legal lacuna.
Yes,
the
that's
defense
what
counsel would
India
have
has been telling you,
agitated this point
that it is a
before
serious-
court-
Yes.
before the court of
Exactly.
law.
We have been telling you that.
Actually, you never had a good counsel.
Sir, for God's
You
sake.
should have a good counsel.
Sir,
for
I
this.
have just told you, and you are admitting on Indian national television.
Yes.
When I am telling you
Why?
the facts about Sarabjit, you are admitting today that the case against
Yeah,
him
not
was wrong.
You see, what I'm saying.
No. I first want you
what
to.
I'm
I
saying
first
this,
want you to. I first want you
your
to take
counsel
back.
should
Sir,
have agitated this.
Sir, I
your
first
counsel should
want
have
you-
agitated this.
Sir, having educated you about the facts of the case, I want all of you to take back everything you said about him being a convicted terrorist. Take it back, sir.
That's what we say. They should have been agitated before the court.
Take it back, sir.
On the basis of judicial evidence placed before the court, and his case was proved by the prosecution
So you have no answer,
beyond
sir.
any reasonable doubt.
So you have no answer, sir.
Beyond reasonable
So
doubt.
you have no answer, sir. None of you have any answer. Sunil Jakhar, what do you make of the defense being put by a guest
Your
from Pakistan
counsel-
today?
your-
Sunil Jakhar is a senior politician. He's the leader of the opposition in the Punjab Assembly. I would like to go across to him in Chandigarh. Sunil Jakhar, what would you tell to our guests in Lahore and Islamabad today about the travesty of justice that has taken place in the case of Sarabjit?
Mr. Goswami, I would not like to preach to the Pakistani journals, but I believe what he just said. One of the journals here said